Can you hear me? Oh, yes, you can. Hi, everybody. Just realised I'm still in my hoodie thing. I was really cold earlier, and I needed to warm up. So there we go. Well, happy Friday to you all. Hope you're all well. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Glenna. Long time no see. We've just been in class together. All right, so it's Friday. I'm afraid nothing happens very fast on a Friday, especially after I've just done the class. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Margaret. Great to see you. So we're going to just be doing some extra. I just want to do a extra something to the album I made yesterday, and I'll show you why in a second. Let me just get my camera sorted out a bit more. Okay, there we go. Right, so I've got it open here. I realised that when this is closed, we've actually got a whole heap of space here because of the way I designed it, and it kind of is, there's a staggeredness to it. It's a staggered album. Now, I was just talking to the ladies in class about it, and someone suggested I did more, if I did these pages on this side, it could be what's called like a flip-flap album, where you kind of open one and then open another and so on. Now, I'm not going to do that because I realised if I did do that, you wouldn't see all the gorgeous florals as you opened it. But that has given me an idea for a future little mini album to do. So thank you for suggesting it, but yeah, I won't be doing it on this one. So where we've got a lot of space is this portion here. As I said, because when that's closed up, there is that. And if, you know, if the person who gets this starts to put things in it, it is obviously going to spread out a little bit. So I think I've got about ½ an inch or so to play with in this section. We've also got some leftover pieces of paper, so we can use that to decorate it. And I don't know whether to go and get some pink cardstock, like the bubble bath, or just do it on white. Ooh. It's a weekend. My brain's not working that fast. Right, I've got some white cardstock to hand. Oh, I do. I could do with a trimmer as well. Right, so how much does that measure? Where's my ruler gone? I was using it earlier. Oh well. Let's use that. Okay, maybe 3 inches is a good guide. Oh, getting comfy in my seat. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Terry. Hi, Angharad. Kia ora. Hello. Been a little while. If it's the Angharad that used to come on the channel. Hi, Clydine. Hi, Gina. Oh, lovely to see you all. I'm at Terry's in Philadelphia this weekend. A little road trip. Very cool. Okay, so we cut this out. I'm thinking a little bit of an explosion box type thing. That's what I'm thinking. Or whether we do something that folds out that way, and then out that way, then out that way. Set that at 3. Score at 3. Okay, then just cut that off there. And that folds onto there like that, and then we do another one that then goes around that one. Okay, score at 3 again. So this time I'm going to put a little bit of a gusset in it because just 8. Nope, didn't reach. Help if I opened it up. Okay. Oh, so updates about classes. I've just scheduled 2 new classes. One is the class that's going to be based on the Painted Wishes kit to make. Oh, I just had it on me. I was photographing it a minute ago. Might appear in a minute. Yeah, so the class to make the album from the Painted Wishes kit. Now, I've realised that not everyone is into that design. So if you want to purchase the Rock Legend kit instead, basically as long as you have a kit that has 9 cards and envelopes that that are the same size, you can do it basically. Well, funny you say that, Gina. I was just having this discussion with those who are in my class, and I was saying how I have been asked that before, and I'm actually planning to start working on those because you're not the first person to ask, and I do recognise that not everybody can make my classes, so yes, but I would want to film a dedicated movie, for want of a better word, video. Movie sounds posh, doesn't it? A dedicated video to go along with a PDF file. So you'll have PDF instructions and then also oh, I've just realised I've done that wrong. I didn't mean to do that. Start again. Yes. So, okay, so here's a question, Gina. If you were to buy a class from me, is there anything particular you'd like me to do a class on? What do you think I should have at the top of my list? First of all, so I'm scoring at 3 inches, then a quarter, 3 1/4, and then I'm going to just make sure that that is definitely on the 3-inch mark for that. Just might even give it a little smidge more, because that has got to sit inside of that. So what's that? That's sort of like 3 1/16. So we'll score again, and again. Yeah, just go for a quarter. So on the trimmer, there's actually 1/4 inch markings. So you don't necessarily have to be looking up here for the numbers. You can just line up your score with the 1/4 inch marking, which is really handy. And also obviously with a 3 inch, you know, there's the 3 inches there. So I can do that. Now, do I want to cut that off there? Yes, I will. Probably just magnetise that though. Right. I'm very quiet. Oh, okay. I'll turn my sound up a bit. Thanks, Lisa. I wasn't talking very loud, to be honest, so it might have been me. Good Saturday morning, Anharad. Hello, Bev. Good morning to you. Thank you, Anharad. Yeah, I made it on a rather long live yesterday. Alright, I'm going to stop there in terms of cutting up the cardstock because I'm happy with what I've done. Just going to stick this together now. So not that one, it was this one and this one. So let me just go through, explain what I've done. So I've wanted 3-inch square pieces, but I've wanted them to be able to fold in. So what I'm going to do is have that as the flap that folds over the top of these. Attach that one to there, so that will then open out that way. But then on top of that, I'm going to have this one, and that's why I put the little tiny gusset in there, because that one will fold on top of there, and then I'll go there and there. So before I do major sticking, I'm just going to get my magnets at the ready, because I definitely want that to close over that. Get a bit closer. Sorry about that number there, that was from class. Yeah, well, so yeah, for those of you who would be interested in having a PDF and video instructions, what would you like me to have first? Well, I don't know. Let's do top 5. So it gives me a bit of wiggle room. Those of you watching, and if you're watching this on the replay, please also say something in the comments. You know, if you could take a class with me, not with me, sorry, have a video and instructions, what would you want? All right, so that one's going to go there. There was something else I realised about the album that I did yesterday that I will tweak for next time, was to do the measurements of the chipboard to make it sit better, because with cardstock, when you tend to do folds and things, it's okay if you've got, you know, you're using or making boxes, because the card is so thin, you don't have to take into account the thickness of the card taking up any room. But when you're using super thick card, you do. So I'm going to show you in a second what I mean, what I would have done differently. Hi Judy. Oh, and then a question for people who've taken classes with me. Are there any classes that you've taken that you would have appreciated maybe having a video that you could refer back to? Okay. Now, I'm wondering whether that benefit from having magnets to sort of pop it back down? Or do you think it will just be fine? Oh, that's that one first, isn't it? That one. I think that will be fine as it is. Alright, so what have I got left? I've got some of this pink paper. See how much of that I've got left. Just over 6 inches. So if I cut 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Thank you, Glenna. What plans has everybody got for the weekend? Tom is preaching away on Sunday, so we're actually going to be visiting a friend tomorrow and staying with them overnight, because it's a bit of a journey. Well, it's not, it's about 2 hours. It just means leaving home quite early to get there on time on Sunday morning. So we just thought it'd be nice to leave a bit earlier and to leave the day before and have some chill out time. Right, how many of these have I got? I want to use these. And that one. Okay. Could do those. Now, what colour do you think that is the closest to? I'm wondering if it is like a coastal cabana. It's kind of pretty close, isn't it? Or do I go for one of those colours? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's a good width. What's that? Oh, I can live with that. Have that one in the middle, 2.5. Is that 2.5 as well? Maybe. Do that. Just trying to use up some of these little bits. Right in the middle. What set is the pink DSP from? It's from Unbounded Beauty on page 55. That one. I would really appreciate a recording of any classes to look back on. Ah, okay. Yeah, occasionally I do take recordings of classes, and I think I'm a bit behind on uploading one. Sure, I did record. What was the one that we did before? Was it the Dinky? I wonder if it was the Dinky album class. That I need to upload. Right, let me just move my trimmer out of the way. Oh no, you didn't do that class, did you, Shaz? Which was the one? You bought your second pack. Oh, you've got one more pack to go, Lisa, and you'll catch up to Shaz and me. I think I bought 3. Actually, no, I think I bought 2. I got one at On Stage. I don't know if it was, I got it as Prize Patrol, and I split it in half with a friend who got the really colourful papers. So we had half a pack of each thing. So, okay, I'm maybe on 2.5 packs. Of course, you've done every single thing I've ever done, haven't you, Shaz? Okay, I've not tried to match this paper up in terms of how I cut it. I think in a way it's kind of pointless trying to do that. So don't try. It's too tricky. I'm going to watch my nephew play soccer this morning, but I might this. Oh, they are. Oh, Shaz now admits to having 4 packs of that paper. Whoa. She really liked that paper then. So did you order some from PPP and then you ordered more? Wow. I don't admit to anything, Shaz. Yeah, now would be the time to admit. You know, this is like true confessions, isn't it? How many packs of that paper did you buy? Mind you, I was impressed with Karen admitted to buying a few packs of something that was retiring today. Okay, right, so what have I got left? I've got a bit of this left. It's the same size as that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 panels that need decorating. Would this be a good time to look at what else is in this pack? Oh, that would go. I'm not really a big fan of this side, so I don't mind using that up. Okay, let's do that. Oh, Judy, it's the woody paper. Wood texture. Oh, how many did I say I needed of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be enough then. Oh no, I need this. An option to bring in some green. Yes, it could be. But in this paper pack, unfortunately, there's no kind of that limey colour. It's got a bit of that. It's got a bit of that colour. But I just felt I had put a little bit of yellow into there. So, and I know this is peach pie, but it's a warm kind of thing. And the idea with this section, anyway, is really that the recipient can stick photos. So I'm not too bothered about it just being colourful and ready to sort of stick photos onto. So. Yes, it's the blue paper, Judy. Yeah, I'll show it to you better. Did you watch me make this yesterday? Yeah, that paper there, it's like a wood And that's the back. Right, I'll flip this over, get that off. So I don't need to cover this because that's going to get stuck down. So I just remembered the other class that I want to do. So I've gone and scheduled 3 classes, and I've just remembered we were going to do a scrapbooking, like a stamping scrapbooking class. But I think Miss Vicky really wants to do that one, and I just need to double check her holiday dates. Glenna missed the Dinky album class. Okay. Hello, Margaret Bourgogne from Western New York. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Feel free to tell us a bit about yourself. Are you a crafter, a paper crafter, a stamper, scrapbooker, card maker? And what's your favourite recipe? We love talking food on this channel. Oh, talking of food, I just bought a gorgeous piece of lamb today for my parents are coming up next week. We're going to have like a belated anniversary. It was their 50th anniversary, so we're going to have a belated meal with them. And we were planning to kind of eat out, but I just thought, actually, I'd rather eat in and be in control of the the meal, because I can then pretty much guarantee it will be a good meal. And so, oh, that confused me then. I was like, why isn't that sticking? Yes, so I was chatting to my mother, and so there'll be my children, Tom, my children, and my in-laws and my parents. Who are going to go and have a meal out. And I know my dad loves lamb, so I thought, I'll get a nice piece of lamb from the butcher. Our local butcher stocks saltmarsh lamb, locally kind of produced. So I spent rather a lot of money, but it's for 8 people, so works out about £5 a head. It's a very big piece, so I'm going to slow cook it. And I was looking up recipes, and it was saying about doing it with a little bit of balsamic vinegar and some, they didn't say honey, they said maple syrup. Right, I'm just going to cut a panel to fill in this section here. It's just, and you're not going to see it, no one's going to see that it's there, but it's just a little quality thing to do, because that middle section will kind of like not collapse, but you know, have it nice and flat. Yeah, what was the other thing? Oh, rosemary. So one of my friends gave me some rosemary for my birthday. I've got it in a pot in the garden. Now that I'm thinking it'd be nice to do. I could put another. Oh no, actually I don't, because I almost don't want anything to take away from this when it's opened. Now, do I have it opening that way? Or do I have it opening that way? So you do that, and then like that. No, I don't think that way, because it ends up covering all the pretty flowers. We do it that way. Let's go that way. Yes, so my in-laws are buying the crispy potatoes. We're going to cheat. We're just going to get it frozen. Aunt Bessie's. It's like a renowned brand in the UK. And I've bought Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire puddings. And I know you don't usually have Yorkshire pudding with lamb, but we all love Yorkshire pudding. And then we're just going to have it with some veg. Although I do fancy doing some sweet potato mash. I love sweet potato mash with lamb. So I'm thinking a little side dish of sweet potato. Oh, Glenn, I hope I've done it the way. Open from top to bottom. Is that the way you set? Oh, I don't know. That's quite nice because you can have a look at the photos that way, photos that way, then ta-da! Right, so let's see what this looks like when it's closed up. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So when this is closed, I feel that it goes, can you see it becomes like a parallelogram, it goes off at an angle. And really, I want that to sit more square here. But in order to do that, I really should have made this piece a little shorter so that it would close better. I think that would have helped. Even just like a 16th or an 8th. So. Who says you can't? I've only had Yorkshire pudding once. No, I'm not saying, nobody really says you can't. It's just traditionally you have Yorkshire pudding and roast beef. Right, so let's do another little opening. This paper's so pretty. I just don't feel it needs necessarily to have anything else on it, really. There we go. And then and like that. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Short and sweet tonight. Just that little pop-up mechanism there. And I think I'll leave it at that. Although I'm wondering if I could put a little sliver of a piece of paper just on either side, because you've got this white section there. Let's see how thin a piece of paper I can cut. About 1/4 of an inch, so I do 3/16. that's manageable. So go to a quarter, take away a 16th. It's about 5 millimeters. Oh, that's off at an angle though. We'll do that again. Stay there. Take care, Gina. Have a good weekend. Thank you for coming in. You don't think you'd have the patience to make one? Oh. Obviously, it would have been easier for me to have done this before I stuck it down. But there we go. I didn't know I needed it then. Okay. Oh, all done. You see that? Just that little slither I put there. Oh, have a lovely time, Cheryl. You're back into fabric at the moment. Ooh, what have you been making, Anne Harrod? What sort of things do you make from fabric? I'll just wait for Anne Harrod to reply. All right, I think that is it now. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to stick this in my scrap box. Keep those with those. Put that back. Keep my little scrappies. Another day. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And see you on Monday. You're welcome, Glenna. I know we haven't done loads, but anyway, I just want to add that little extra into there. So, a unicorn quilt. Oh, I bet she loves that. Yeah, little girls and unicorns. That's so cool. Right, lovely to see you all. Lovely to see everyone in the class as well. That was awesome. Shaz, I hope we didn't make you laugh too much. Bye, Glenna. Thank you so much for adminning tonight. Great to see Margaret, Lisa, and Harrod. Cheryl. I think Gina's gone. GD. Sheila. Great to see you. Bev. What else? Terry, Clydine, Margaret, and everyone else who knows me on this channel. All right, everyone. Yourselves. Oh, I still haven't changed that image. Oh, we've got a new annual catalogue. All right. Lots of love.